At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on At the southern tip of the Chesapeake Bay, EA Sports brings you coverage of the National Football League from Virginia Beach here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the River Hogs of Virginia Beach. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And just shutting him off there. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Second down, here's Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went.
And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Jackson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Jackson. His throw incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 66 yards. And the Riverhogs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan, and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Hey, report.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's complete to Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Riverhogs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 3rd and 9 here. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. McPherson on for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Vikings 34, Riverhawks 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They go play action with Jackson. Steps away. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still going. inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 115 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Henry is in for a touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after.
Touchdown, Virginia Beach.
And that will cut this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Jackson on first down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Now it's Jackson. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
And the Vikings first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
2 yards on the second. It's second and 8.
Here's Jackson to throw.
19-yard line.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jackson now. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Here's Ty Long now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Rodgers to return it. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A first down carry for Henry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Hurts eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
63. Hey, let's go.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. George Pickens. 27 yards. And the Riverhogs are able to cut into that deficit. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now it's Jackson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Jackson will keep it. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. 1st down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Robinson up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. This will go to Henry out wide. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside,
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, 26 yards. And the Vikings are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will bump the lead up to 26. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
That's caught inside the 20. And they rattle off a big one. 48 yards. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Finds Pickens out right. Down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Eric Stokes. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
McPherson on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing out big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They go play action with Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out. And the Riverhogs get a bit closer. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Down under 2 minutes to go. in this football game. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Second down, here's Hurts. And it's caught. Touchdown. Takedown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Riverhogs have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Vikings.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Here's first and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, man. Hey, Silver.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got McLaurin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
73.
On first down, Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Hurts throw into the hands of Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Hurts. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one time. Oh, wide open, complete. Pushing his way through. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they